it going today? Lois, Kim, Dwayne.
Jazz.
We're Dwayne N Jazz. Today we have for you Venom, The Last Dance. I know, I tried my best. Tried my best with that one.
Yeah, we saw it last night when it came out Thursday night around us.
Preview movie.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get right into it. What is your thoughts? Give your ranking of the movie.
Before I say my ranking, if you're watching the Venom movies by now, you should not.
You should come in there knowing.
Yes, I was about to say you should not come in with high expectations or low expectations. Just come in with like nothing to expect at all. Okay, because that's what I did, and I still ain't really like it that much. I still did not really like it that much. That's the thing that's crazy. Like, I liked the first Venom movie.
Yeah.
First Venom movie, I was completely fine. I was like, all right, cool. I just wanted more like head biting. Yeah. They did more head biting. They bit heads off in this movie. They surely did. So I was like, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
But then like,
it was fun.
That was it. That's all that I could say. That was.
What was the good parts that you found enjoyable about this movie? I would say I did enjoy.
They bit heads.
Yeah, they bit. Tom
Hardy is always good.
Yeah, I like his dynamic with Venom. That's one of the things I always loved about this Venom.
Their dynamic between each other is cool.
Yeah, it's fun. They're jokey. Some of the jokes in here landed, and some of them, of course, didn't. Not all the jokes hit.
I feel like this movie leaned too much on comedy. I feel like it leaned too much because I don't know. For me, when I think of Venom, I don't think of somebody that's always jokey. Like he has funny moments. Yeah. But as a whole character, being just like a comedian. No.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like there was a whole scene inside this movie where Venom was putting himself at risk to be caught by the things that he's running from to do a dance scene.
Oh yeah. Okay, so
and they were just.
Let's talk about the plot real quick, because that was just an initial just what we thought about the movie. The plot is Noel. A lot of people were saying, Dwayne Jazz, react to the trailer because they got Noel in there. Noel in there is in there for just a few scenes for real. Like he does a lot of exposition.
Max like 3 minutes on screen. Like
he does
3 minutes.
He's like, oh, xenophages, which is the sisters to the symbiote.
Yeah,
I need you to
saying
go.
How the symbiotes were his
trapped them, and I need the codex.
Yeah.
And since Eddie Brock died in previous movies and Venom used his life force energy or something to bring him back, they have a codex now, and he needs that codex to be released from the prison the symbiote made. So he has these sister aliens called xenophages that go track it, and they can't really go see like Venom unless Venom unless Venom and Tom Hardy, Eddie Brock are full Venom form.
Full Venom, like his whole body form. Instead of not the form where he's just poking a head out or poking a tentacle out, like completely covering.
So they're basically running away from this thing, and I will say the xenophages are scary. No, they look scary. Like they were chomping on like soldiers and different type of people. The blood would spray from the back of their head. Like it was. I was like, okay,
and like the blood was sprayed through. Like I'm like, all right.
And they were dropping hella curse words in this one. I ain't like more than any other one.
Yeah, they were putting more cuss words in, but I feel like the comedy outweighed. Or the attempts at comedy, I should say, because not a lot of them landed for me. I was just watching kind of straight face. The attempts at comedy was way over the seriousness of what this movie could have been. Yeah. And I feel like they should have leaned more into the seriousness so that it was like, you felt it more. Because like, there were many parts of this movie where I was just watching like, why did we need this scene? Including the part where I was just saying before, when he was dancing with the lady from the convenience store.
Miss Chang.
Which I get, and they're dancing with her because it's like, oh, let's dance, because that's the name of the movie. Yeah, haha, like that's cool.
I thought it was funny.
But it to me made no sense of why we had that scene, and then there was another family that we were introduced to, and then they were just riding in the car, helping Eddie get to Vegas, and then we were just sitting on them singing inside the car
for a long time. I was
like a bit, and I'm like, why? Like why do I need this? I was just sitting there just like watching like. What are we doing here? Like, why do we need this scene? I don't understand. It added nothing to the movie. It didn't help him win. It didn't do anything.
They had some parts in there. It reminds me of the early like 2000s comic book movies. It gives me that vibe. You know what I mean? It gives me that cheesy, corny vibe. That's what I'm used to, and like back in the day when I was a kid. So right here, it didn't really. Jazz does not. Jazz is like, she didn't really. She was like, she expected like The Last Dance to be like really like, oh my god, like this is like super
and especially
serious.
Since the last
Let There Be Carnage.
Venom, yeah, Let Them Be Carnage. What they did with that movie, I'm thinking, okay, let's maybe learn from our mistakes from that one, and then like not carry it over. Not saying that this one was as bad as that one, because I still think 2 is the worst, but 3 was not good either. Like it wasn't good.
It is what it is. Like me, when I go in this with a Venom movie, I don't have any expectations of it like being amazing or it being like dog. I just think that it is what it is. Like it has a certain thing.
And they mentioned the multiverses thing too, saying that they're done. In the beginning, they was like, "Oh, I'm done with this multiverse stuff." So like they're trying to say that they were just in their universe forever. Like it was like a way of saying like this version of and how they ended the movie too is like basically saying like, oh, like, you know, these symbiotes might be gone right now, but like they'll come back.
Yeah, we know because we heard news that Tom Holland was saying there's a Spider-Man 4 and they're about to start production on it. So I am super excited about that. And oh man, the way that they left Spider-Man 3, I was really hoping, like the way, remember the post credits for Spider-Man of Let There Be Carnage 2, I was hoping Venom was gonna be the Sinister Six of that crew. That would have been dope. They left the symbiote over there, and now, boom, we get our version of Venom.
They're done with that.
They're done with that. I'm not gonna spoil any of the ending or anything like that. We're talking vague, so we don't spoil anything for you guys while we're reviewing this. But they're done. They're pretty much done with this, and so the next thing we got looking forward to is Kraven. Yes. Kraven the Hunter. Now Kraven the Hunter actually kind of looks. This trailer looks kind of good.
Kraven
I'm like,
looks amazing.
A John Wick Kraven. I'm like, I'm with it. Okay, I'm with it. We saw Rhino in the trailer. I was like, okay, that's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, because they showed the Kraven trailer while we were sitting there during the previews, and I'm excited for that one. I am.
But so far, what do you give this movie?
Out of what?
Out of 10.
4.
4 out of 10. I give it a 5, solid 5 out of 10. It's a cool movie. You sit there and watch for a couple hours.
Want to watch for
hour and a half,
fun movie or whatever?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hour and a half, you good. Like just turn your brain off. Like it's one of those movies.
If you're expecting like seriousness, you ain't getting it.
Or something like super like, oh my god.
Yeah, like oh my god, big things that it ain't.
No. I don't think it's ever gonna be that way with the Sony movies. We had Madam Web. We had Morbid Time. I can't believe we got a Venom trilogy. And then that's the 3. Then we gotta have Kraven.
Look, they just need to stop touching it.
They have to, but Sony has to, or they're gonna lose their license.
Good, lose it. Give it to somebody that'll adapt it right.
You said give it to Marvel, Disney.
Adapt it right, huh?
Give it to Disney.
I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying give it to somebody to do it right.
We can't. There's always gonna be some good with the bad, right? Because they did a great job with Miles Morales into the Spider-Verse.
Yes.
They did a great job with the Spider-Verse. So we about to get our 3rd movie in a couple years. Take your time, animators. Let the animators see their families, okay? And I say they did a really good job with that. So I say you're gonna get some with the masterpieces. Spider-Verse was the masterpiece. Like it's good. That's what I'm like. You know, I can hit or miss movies here and there to get some great quality with something like the Spider-Verse.
That's cool. But I'm saying like with the Venom specifically, I felt like they fumbled when it came to Venom 2, and then they didn't recover from that. It was like all right, we fumbled. We don't know how to recover. Just keep it fumbling. Like just keep it fumbling down the road.
Hey, we gotta keep this going.
And then we're gonna end it because we don't know what else to do because of this whole thing.
Yeah.
So because we don't know what to do, we're just gonna throw you whatever and then just end it on there. That's how I felt. That's how I felt it was. Sorry.
Okay. I mean, no, that's your opinion. That's just our opinion, guys.
And y'all
I had fun with the movie. I had fun with the movie. I knew what it was going in. The only thing I would say I do not like is when they market certain things like null. And he's not like, you see him for a few scenes. You don't see him that much. And then the same thing with, remember Morbius, where you saw Spider-Man on the bus and then you don't
ever see him really.
I'm okay with, listen Sony, if you want to make a bag, what people really want, just take Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. He's just sitting there. Yeah. Let them have their own universe, Marvel universe.
The one that everybody said I was crazy.
I remember those days.
That was the best Spider-Man.
Oh, Jeff, what are you talking about? Then they saw No Way Home.
No Way Home, all 3 put together. You know, my Andrew's pretty good. Whatever, y'all.
Hey, so my opinion.
But you could like this movie if you've seen it. If you do like it, that's cool. If you going to go see it, go do it. It's your own opinion. Don't base it off of just us. You might like it. You might enjoy it a lot. So just saying. So
go ahead and go watch it, guys, if you want to. And anyway, comment below. Let us know what you think.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
Deuces.